FrightMaxx. We are here at Niles Screen Park in Niles, Michigan, and earlier today we were granted all access behind the scenes. You're going to see all kinds of exclusive interviews and all kinds of crazy stuff, so we're going to show you that first. However, before we get to any of that, did you know that 90% of our viewers are not subscribed to the channel? What are you thinking? If you like haunted houses, if you like all things scary, make sure to hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and put a comment. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. With that said, check out some of these clips from earlier today. King's Demon even has an exclusive interview with the owner here, and we'll get back to you with our review in just a second.
All right, FrightMaxx, we're here with Pete, the owner of the Niles Screen Park here in Niles, Michigan. So, Pete, tell me something. How long has this haunted house been in production?
What a perfect question. This is our 50th season, and we're really, really proud of that. To our knowledge, we're the second oldest haunt in the country. Not the state of Michigan, the country.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, what drives you to keep this production going every year?
It's fun. People have a great time. It's a win-win. The people that come here have fun working. The people that come and visit have fun visiting. And the people that are working here earn money for their groups. So that's actually a win-win-win.
Excellent, excellent. So how many staff members would you say you need to run a haunted house like this?
On a busy night like tonight, it's about 225 to 250, and that includes people in the parking lot, people in their security positions, and then all the actors in their spots.
Oh wow, that's quite a lot of people to run this haunted house. So what do you feel the biggest challenge is with the haunted house?
Coordinating our actors and getting them hyped up and ready to scare people. That to me is the biggest challenge.
The biggest challenge.
In this day and age, because of COVID, now we're starting to get away from it, attracting volunteers. COVID really hurt our volunteer force, and we're starting to make a comeback, but it's really hard to get that many actors a night.
Oh, I cannot imagine what you go through to deal with that. In fact, speaking of COVID, how did you survive, you know?
We just carried on. One thing that made us do was do reservations online. We had never done that before. And so we instituted that to regulate the flow of traffic coming into the park to try and maintain that social distance issue. And we've kept it ever since then. It actually helps regulate people coming here so everyone doesn't show up at 8 o'clock. We have a time ticketing reservation system, and they show up every half hour, and it spreads out the crowd.
And that continues to today?
That continues today, yep.
Okay.
That's probably the only good thing that came about as a result of COVID.
Okay, great, Pete. Tell us a little bit about the charity that's involved with the haunted house.
That one's a tough one. I can tell you that we average about 65 different groups, charities a year. Last year was our biggest year. We donated over $135,000 in that year alone. And since we've been keeping records, not since we've been doing it, but since 1996 when we actually started keeping track of things, we've donated over $2.4 million.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're pretty proud of that.
Hey, oh, that is awesome. That is just amazing to hear right there. So yeah, I mean, is there anything else that you just like to share about the haunted house that you'd like our viewers to know?
We invite everybody. We love people to come from near and far. As a matter of fact, that's a good ad. Today, I don't think you can beat this if you're a viewer. We have a group of about 50 people coming tonight, and half of them are German exchange students who are here just for a couple of weeks. And I am really pumped about that because we've never had any German exchange students in the years I've done it, so we're really excited about it. But we invite everybody to come. You have a good time. That's what it's all about. Like I said, having fun. Actors have fun. People have fun.
Absolutely. It must be a passion for you. It's a passion for me and Slasher Steve. So, you know, we're excited to go through it tonight. On behalf of FrightMaxx, we want to thank you for inviting us out to the haunted house. And I know we're going to have a good time.
I guarantee you're going to have a good time, and we appreciate your taking the time to come and visit with us. That's kind of our paycheck when people come out and enjoy it and share it. That's what we get in return for doing all the hard work that we do. So
Excellent.
Thank you for coming.
Excellent. I know you got to get back to work.
Thank you.
Just thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
FrightMaxx, Slasher Steve here. Oh my gosh, we just got out of Niles Scream Park. We did all of the attractions. I gotta tell you, from start to finish, I loved every single minute of it. A couple of things to note, very unique. The queue lines are themed like a terror trail or something. It's awesome, phenomenal. I wish more haunted houses did that. Also, got to give a big shout out to all the actors and the owner of Niles Scream Park. They granted us exclusive rights to film behind the scenes on the hay rides, in the haunted houses. If you do not have those rights, if you don't get permission, do not film. Okay, we had special permission to do that. That's why we did. With that said, I think my favorite thing of the whole night, I really liked the pirate-themed haunted house, and I really love the hayride. I thought the hayride was awesome. I'm a sucker for a good hayride, so I thought that was really awesome. From start to finish, probably took us about, I'd say 2 hours. Even with us skipping lines, it took a while to get through it all because that's how long the attractions are. So you're going to get your money's worth when you come here. Also, you can feel good about giving your money here because a percentage of their proceeds goes to charity. And you saw earlier, they've donated millions of dollars to charitable organizations. So you're supporting a great cause when you come out here, and you're getting your money's worth, and you're having a fantastic time doing it. So bring the whole family out here. There's something for everybody to do. And remember, if you do show up here, make sure to get those fast passes, spend a little extra money. It's going to a good cause. With that said, let's kick it over to King's Demon and see his final thoughts.
All right, Slasher Steve, thanks for the intro. As you mentioned, very exciting time out here at the Niles Scream Park here in Niles, Michigan. I had a great time, great people, great atmosphere. As you mentioned, this is a charitable event out here, a nonprofit out here, okay? So your money is going to a good cause. I love it out here. Very large space. This midway is one of the best midways I've ever seen at any haunted house we've been to. A lot of food options out here, and a lot of games you can play, a lot of other ways to use your time out here at the haunted house instead of just waiting in lines to try to go through, okay? We met with Pete earlier, the owner of the haunted house. I want to thank him for letting us come out and have this video. He's hanging out with him was a great experience. We love that. And just get out here to the haunted house in Niles, Michigan. It's a scream park. If you go on the hayride, be sure you dress appropriately out there. You will get wet. One of my favorite parts inside the haunted house was the moving scenes. They have suspended scare scenes inside. Those are great. There was also like a rainbow room and an outdoor area with some white poles sticking out of the ground. Very unique, and it's kind of mind-bending when you go through it. So all right, FrightMaxx, we're here in Niles, Michigan at the Niles Scream Park. And as always, take your frights to the max because this is